Hello guys, in today's video, we're gonna check out the best PC gaming controller in this year. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I've tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability, and many more. To find out more information about these PC gaming controller, you can check out the description below. If you want to get a best quality PC gaming controller according to your needs, then watch the video till the end and then decide to buy. At the first position of our list, we have Xbox Wireless Controller. Xbox has been the gold standard of controller design for years now. The Xbox 360 controller was considered the only choice for PC gaming in its day, and that legacy has been passed down through 2 console generations to its current iteration. The core of the Xbox 360 design is still there, but it has been refined and tweaked into the best controller readily available on the market today. The modern Xbox wireless controller is light, durable, and well-made, being ergonomic and with grips built into the design. The controller can be connected wirelessly via Bluetooth or with a USB wireless adapter. Although this isn't required, you can also simply plug it in with a USB-C cable and get to gaming. Unfortunately, first-party controllers are not the cheapest. The Xbox wireless controller is $60 cheaper than the Sony DualSense, but still more expensive than most third-party options on the market. That said, they are high-quality controllers and good value for the cost. Moving on to the next at number 2 with PowerA Spectra Infinity Enhanced Wired Controller. Is the PowerA Spectra an Xbox controller in all ways but the name? Pretty much. It's not completely identical to Xbox's offering, it's certainly a cheaper version of it. If you've ever used an Xbox-styled third-party controller, you'll know they never feel quite right. Just not quite the same as the official controller, even though PowerA's controller works pretty well. Is that a huge deal? That depends on what you're looking for. Typically, value is associated with use. The reason we recommend the more expensive Xbox controller as the best overall is that for extended use, it's great value for money. If you don't see yourself using a controller much for your PC gaming, but want to have one for those rare times you need one, it's worth considering the Spectra instead. The controller is wired, so there's no extra fuss about finding a spare wire or setting up a wireless connection. Basically, the PowerA Spectra is cheap and convenient. It's a great option for someone who just needs a controller handy for occasional use or as a backup controller. The number 3 position is held by Xbox Elite Wireless Controller Series 2. The Xbox Elite Series 2 is the gold standard of controllers, but like gold, it doesn't come cheap. The build quality is superb. It has sleek and satisfying back panels, the analog sticks and directional pad are swappable, and the buttons are easily remapped both on Xbox and PC. All of this is for less than what many of the third-party alternatives would ask for something similar as well. But when we say premium, we mean premium. These controllers are nearly $200, a big step up in price from the $60 you paid for the normal Xbox controller. An Elite S2 is a big financial commitment, and a hard one to justify. The original Elite controller was also great, apart from an issue where the grips started to peel off after extended use. Thankfully, this revised version has the grips integrated into the body so that peeling should no longer be a problem. The Elite Series 2 of the controller is a refinement of an excellent formula, as near perfection as is available today. If you're looking to splash out and you want the best controller for your money, this is the best choice for you. Next at number 4, we have Razer Wolverine Ultimate officially licensed Xbox One controller. There are plenty of reasons to prefer to keep your controllers wired. Even though wireless has become the standard with consoles, running a wireless controller on a PC can be a hassle. Luckily, there's a high-quality option that not only includes those who prefer a wired controller, it caters to them specifically. We are talking about the Razer Wolverine series of controllers, or more specifically, the Razer Wolverine Ultimate. Razer is no stranger to the controller market. Few of their releases are as popular as a Wolverine, though, an Xbox controller of Razer's own design. While being unusually designed for wired use only, it boasts many of the features found on the Xbox Elite controllers. It has extra buttons, remappable controls, swappable sticks, and a D-pad. In fact, the Wolverine has 2 more buttons than the Elite with 2 extra shoulder buttons. The face buttons have a distinct clicky feel and sound, not unlike the clicking of a mouse. Further similarities to other Razer products include the absolutely extra RGB light strip across the top of the controller. It's not a proper Razer product unless it lights up. In many ways, the Wolverine is the Xbox Elite controller for the PC diehard. Although this controller is also compatible with the Xbox, this is a PC peripheral through and through. At a cheaper price than the Elite Series 2, this controller is a top contender. Its layout and design are different than the Series 2, though, so it would be worth looking into should you be tempted to grab this more affordable alternative. The number 5 position is held by 8BitDo SN30 Pro Plus Bluetooth controller. These days, PC gaming is pretty much all-encompassing. There are few things you can't do on the platform, and many people play all kinds of classic retro games that were meant for PC. In fact, it is likely that the vast majority of people playing retro games these days do so using a PC or a Raspberry Pi. The SN30 Pro Plus from 8BitDo is the PC retro gamer's dream controller. This was designed to bring modern features and sensibilities to a classic design. Based on the Super Nintendo controller, the SN30 Pro Plus takes that familiar shape and adds modern features like analog sticks and ergonomic grips to make it usable with whatever game you'd like to play. 8BitDo knows how to make a controller with all the functionality you would want and grounded in nostalgia. This controller is an absolute must-buy for retro fans. The number 6 position is dominated by Logitech GScydek X52 Pro. With the popularity of the new Microsoft Flight Simulator came a wave of interest in flight controllers, better known as HOTAS hands-on throttle and stick. These are the aircraft simulator equivalent of a driving wheel. There are quite a few options in this space, with a pretty huge range in price. For our choice, we tried to balance price with quality, and we landed on the Logitech GScydek X52 Pro. The X52 Pro comes as 2 separated units since the stick and the throttle are not attached, so placing them on your desk should be a lot easier than the competition. The X52 Pro is also well suited for VR, as unlike the newer X56, this model has all of its buttons on the controls themselves. Knowing where your buttons are and what they do is vital for VR. So if that's your aim, this is the flight stick to get. The control stick has plenty of useful features too. It does all of the expected things like roll and yaw. It can even rotate for pitch if you wanted to. The X52 Pro has several buttons on it for plenty of functions, including a dual trigger and a pinky trigger with adjustable height to accommodate different hand sizes. Best of all, it has a button front and center on the stick with a little flap covering it. There is nothing better than a bit of stylish flair. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Kamba Obsidian. The days where you felt like you needed a fight stick to play fighting games have come and gone. But that doesn't mean we have to give them up. These days, fight sticks are more of a personal preference than something you need to be taken seriously. If an arcade stick feels like the right input method for you, our recommendation is the Kamba Obsidian. Fight sticks are premium controllers and often come at a premium price. The Obsidian is not cheap, usually coming in around $200. In the realm of fight sticks, though, that's about a mid-range price that makes sure the fight stick is still quality. You wouldn't want to spend under $100 if you want a decent stick. So let's talk about why this one is worth the extra cost. First, the build quality is fantastic. The Obsidian has genuine metal parts, where many fight sticks have plastic with metallic paint jobs. The main faceplate and both side sections of the stick are metal. The knob of the joystick itself is also brushed metal, giving the whole package a premium feel. If you are a fighting game fan looking to invest in your hobby and maybe step up your game, a decent fight stick is what you want. To get a top quality stick for a reasonable price with the potential for future modifications, check out the Kamba Obsidian. The number 8 position is held by Xbox One wired controller. When it comes to the all-around best wired controller, it's hard to beat the classics. Microsoft has managed to make the wired controller experience satisfying with the Xbox One wired controller, but let's be honest, how difficult can the process really be? At the end of the day, this is a quality controller compatible with many devices using a USB interface. It's a handy PC controller that's useful to have around, especially if you're a sucker for Raspberry Pi projects. It has the quality standards of modern hardware with a well-known brand to ensure its reputation. Next at number 9 we have Logitech F310 wired gamepad controller. Gaming on the PC shouldn't cost you an arm and a leg. If you want a quality piece of hardware without emptying your wallet, you can't go wrong with the Logitech F310 Gamepad. This is a wired controller with a low price point of less than $20 on Amazon. It doesn't have the sleek design of an Xbox One controller, but it's more than ready to take on your favorite titles. If you want something effective and affordable, this is your best bet. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Xbox One wireless controller. Bluetooth controllers are really handy to have around, especially if you like mobile gaming, as they're often compatible with most major smartphones. Our top pick for PC gamers that want to use Bluetooth is the Xbox One wireless controller. Unlike wireless controllers, Bluetooth devices don't require additional dongles or USB adapters to connect. Just turn on Bluetooth pairing and load up a game. This Bluetooth controller from Microsoft can last up to 30 hours on a single charge. That's all for today. We upload all types of gaming products review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.